Yeah. Hi everyone. I've got a letter that's been written by Joyce's mum, who's asked me to read it to you tonight here, because this rally, we put it on in solidarity for Joyce and her family and community, Yamaji people, and my sisters here, Yamaji sisters with me. I just want to say, as a white woman, it's time for us as white fellas to get off the shoulders of black people in this country. Our ancestors invaded this country, stole this country, and continue with the colonising project of this country to ensure the genocide of the First Nations people of this country. If I walk down the street, even though I've been in prison as well, the cops won't shoot me, but they will shoot my black sister. So it's time for us white fellas to put our bodies on the line and walk with our sisters, our brothers, our black sisters, our black brothers. But when the police approach, we step in front, because they're not going to shoot me because I'm fucking white. And if they do, there's going to be more white fellas out here on the street, like for the climate change march. We must step up, we must put our bodies on the line. No more hiding behind our colonising behaviour. It's time that we walk with our First Nations people of this country and not take a step back. We must stop the murder of Aboriginal people in this country by police and by prisons. And the only reason why they get away with it is because of our silence. And our silence is part of our violence against Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. So step up, show up, step up, show up. I cannot believe 2 carloads of police pulled up beside Joyce, a third on its way. She was walking down the street. So what? She had a knife in her hand. She wasn't doing anything with a knife in her hand. She was walking along the street. How hard is it to talk to a woman who's walking along the street who has some mental health issues? How fucking hard is it? But that's not the issue. The issue is here that police can step out and feel comfortable in their blue uniform and shoot her in the stomach so she dies. And then we have the social media keyboard bandits that hide behind their mask and don't show their face to say that the police are just doing their job. Well, I'm sorry, the police cannot just pull out a gun and shoot someone. It's time to abolish the violence of policing. Police must be abolished. They do not protect our community. They do not protect the Aboriginal community. They kill the Aboriginal community. It's the same as the prison industry. And the colonising project continues. So it's time for us white fellas to put our bodies on the line and say no more. I just want to read Joyce's mum's letter to you all tonight. I am hurting and I am devastated. I want to know why he did it. My family feels very hurt and I am devastated because I know we are not going to get answers from the West Australian Police. I want the policeman to stand in front of me and tell me why he shot my daughter. I want him to tell me why he didn't use the taser. Joyce was my baby from 5 months old. She was a child in the care of the West Australian state and I provide her service as her care. I was her mother. Joyce became institutionalised in contact with the so-called justice system, sorry I added that, and then the mental health system in Western Australia. They have failed her. These systems have failed Joyce. The Western Australian police system has failed her. A taser, a baton, anything but a gun would have been better. My daughter would have been alive now and here today. My daughter has been taken from us all. She has gone to her grave and her 7-year-old son has got no mother. That policeman, he is white, he got his family, he is still alive. Joyce, my daughter, never committed a crime. She was not under arrest. We called for help. Why was she shot? Nobody can tell us.
mission, sorry, not the mission, but I met her at the reserve. My mother put me in the car and she said, come on, I want to take you to go and meet your auntie. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up here. Auntie Ann. Auntie Ann is my mother's stepsister. I'm her big daughter and I'm here standing up for Joyce. I don't know what else to say, but fuck the police. I see all my family out in the street every time the camera turns, every bit of footage we see, that's my mom. That's my aunties, my little people, my elders, and I'm just fucked. I don't even know what to do or say, can't sleep. I can't even drink alcohol, I just don't even know what to do. And I'm wild, you know, because our people been screaming out all the time, telling the world about the racism in Geraldton there, but nothing ever happens. You know, our kids get harassed. I remember the days we used to go up to Geraldton for basketball carnivals and Yamaji teams, black fellas come from everywhere and they used to play basketball and it was a good time back then. But everything's falling apart. The police, they just, look what happened to Miss Jude. Look what happened there, another Yamaji girl there in the cemetery there in Geraldton. That cemetery just packed full of my mob. You know, I don't even know what to say. I'm heartbroken and I can't wait to go and stand with my people very soon. Always. And yeah, I just want to say to Auntie Ann, you're big girl, I'm here. I'm here and I'm standing. Auntie, love you.